a look at the rolled over guy.
Okay.
Lemmy slaps
There
Donovan
are
on the leg.
there are two bodies within distance. It looked like he's been rolled over. It looks like the chain that he was wearing snapped, like somehow it got crushed underneath, and it looked human.
Okay.
Give me a heal check. It's humanoid, we'll say.
Okay. I'm trying to
Heal check or knowledge nature.
Lemmy slapped Donovan and said, "Hey, look, you're an honorary travel droid,
I'm a soldier.
and you're looking at."
Humanoid, human-ish.
A humanoid, humanish.
Do
Knowledge plane.
you need help,
I
Uker?
don't know if it's a parishioner or an actual person.
Got it. Yep.
Do you need help, Uker?
I could do it. 31.
Let's say one is
Lemmy's helping you. 46. Sorry.
petitioner.
that's-
2 is
that's-
mortal.
that's the
3
butt.
is something else. It's mortal. It's a man.
That's not the head, that's the arse, Uker.
A very old man. By the looks of the remnants of chains around him, it looks like he's been in chains for years and years and years. Just from the scar tissue around his legs and arms, and the whip marks on the back.
To break a bunch of chain. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is that what we're here for?
We're here for one thing.
We're here for Bo and Yeenoghu.
Lokrik, our actions will decide who we are when the
Could
time
you stop
comes.
saying that?
I know, I'm just not certain what we're supposed to do with all these people. They're in the abyss for a reason, are they not?
This was men,
Sometimes aren't they just born here?
not no. This was men, not
That
dead
thought
man.
actually gave Lokrik pause. Like, people born here? Like, he looks actually sick to his stomach with that thought.
Sometimes they're just not as lucky as us. I can cast gate spells if we rest.
Okay, Lokrik just turns away for a moment, thinking.
All right, back to mission. Iker, we know where the castle is. We know where the castle is. We need to prepare. We need to get to the Hall of Mirrors in the fastest way as possible.
Do you have any spells that block scrying?
Block scrying. I've got a non-detection up. Let me see how long that lasts.
Because Donovan's girlfriend's curious.
Donovan's got a girlfriend.
So does Iker.
That's
Man,
still that's still running.
Okay, so she has to break,
She has to crack my caster level.
crack your caster level, which is what?
Sorry. She has to crack my caster level plus 15. So my caster level for this is 17, 18, 19? No, it was 18 because I didn't level when I cast this. So it was DC 18 plus 15. So 33.
Okay. And do you have detect scrying up?
Yes.
So and nothing registers. Does it?
Because it didn't get through.
Because it didn't get through. Yeah.
It's if you have spell resistance, did you even know?
I'm gonna say that there was a blip. There was like a little flash of magic.
Gentlemen, somebody's taking an interest in us. We might want to get on with whatever our getting on is.
Do you have anything that blocks sending?
There is nothing that blocks sending except spell immunity.
Got it. All right, so
Bitch, drop that non-fiction bullcrap now! I will be so
no, sending has a casting time, but
not for alchemists.
yeah.
There's ways to speed it up.
So where are you guys headed? Are you following the tracks of the slaves in the dragged rolling temple palace, or are you heading a different direction?
Well, the question is, are we following the tracks, or are we going to try to hide, like...
It's a good
Yeah.
question.
Midwick's already hiding. Okay.
All right. So are we wind walking up to it, or what are we doing when we get there?
Midwick stealth is 69, Marty.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Midwick is hiding in this indentation in the earth. Like, it's not all one roller. It looks like there may be 4 or 8 really big rollers with like a space in the middle. Like, you could be rolled over by the palace
And not get
and
crushed.
just stand there maybe.
You could make a reflex save.
Yep. So you're hiding in this dirt path. Midwick's hiding in shadows. Of the light
This is a
of
very
day.
good question. Do we try to disable castle?
Oh, I could do it. Just turn all the metal parts into wood. That way it will crush itself.
Or you throw Jotunheim at it?
A or B should do it.
Okay,
We each have our tools.
The palace is probably like, I don't know, 1,000 feet wide.
It's got wheels. Just need to break the wheels.
Donovan. Donovan.
Sorry.
Do we know where the Palace of
Luca,
Mirrors is? The
you
Hall of
don't want
Mirrors is?
to fight it outside of the castle because demons can teleport and come from a very long way, and it'll be unending hordes. We need to get in. Close
Right.
quarters.
So Donovan, do you know where the Hall of Mirrors is?
Do we know where the Hall of Mirrors is, or do we just know he has it?
We just know he has it.
Sorry, I'm talking. I need the Donovan talking in his own head symbol.
Do this. Do this.
It is in his palace. What more do you need to know?
Well, Donovan, stop staring into space.
He does not know that you have the secret.
Yes, he will
The
be.
demons will likely funnel you there. If you
That's what
wish
you
to
would
know
want
more
us.
secrets, however, Bacard knows all secrets. You can go and speak to him. In fact, Yeenoghu and the other demon lords are likely speaking to Bacard now, given its close proximity.
Is there anything that makes Bacard worth looking for the word of, like, not kill? What's that word for not kill? Spare! Sparing!
Try as you may to slay Bacard, he is older than dirt. He is more of a thing now. Like trying to slay the abyss itself. Futile.
Oh shit. Uka will try it anyways.
Don't. That reminds me not to use the phrase round Uka, because he will try.
On the surface, he's a rather pathetic creature. His motives inscrutable, as they are ancient.
We should attack the fortress head-on. They should lead us towards the trap that is the Hall of Mirrors. That's not in his head.
Such
Alright.
brave heroes.
It is.
I'm going to enjoy this.
It is that of tale and song, is it not?
Yes. Let us slay a demon lord together. Let us free all gnolls of the yoke that is this demon prince.
Let us bring light to this dark place.
Yeah.
And not forget the fire.
Let us hope the other demon lords are not there. Especially Orcus. He is not one to bandy words.
Yeah, last we heard,
His crown of demi-liches is of most concern.
that would be.
What a crown of demi-liches.
Did I say that out loud? Yes, crown with demi-liches. If you see a crown with demi-liches popping out, that's Orcus.
He has become the demon prince of undeath. Of course he has such things. He himself has survived death and become undeath himself.
Lovely.
He is no doubt here to retrieve Dorsane back into the fold.
We preferably should deal in baby steps, you know. One demon lord today, we could deal with the others at a later date.
Yes. But I see that you have already been talking to one as well.
She is very persistent.
As well as, and you can tell that you're here sharing memories with this being as well, Baphomet.
Yes?
The demon prince of minotaurs and vengeance. How interesting. All of
He was less
Yeenoghu's-
chatty.
All of Yeenoghu's enemies are here,
Yes.
and he is entertaining them. Yes, it is not often that these demon lords would go and get to speak to Bacard. They are likely using this detour to their advantage. I would be very wary to approach Bacard.
To the moving castle.
Unless you wish to meet them.
No, we don't. Onward.
Donovan doesn't want to tell every. Does anybody think it's a good idea to go bum rush Orcus? Because if anybody thinks it's a good idea to go bum rush Orcus, Donovan won't bring up.
Unfortunately, Locrick's high of having all those extra levels has come down with the rest that went away. So he is not mentioning that he wants to go do that. I mean, you're pretty sure if he had 8 temporarily positive levels,
Yeah.
he might be wanting to do
Yeah,
this.
we should do it now. Locrick, calm down. We're not going to Picard. We need to go to the castle. We need to bring him back.
Peekaboo! Alright, anyway. Well, I've got a lot of casting to do for preparation.
Okay, you guys cast. I'm going to go to the washroom because I've had a bunch of liquids. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I don't know how to mute my mic, my new mic. How does my new mic sound, by the way? Does
Good.
it sound alright?
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Makes you beautiful, sir.
Okay.
That that the tinniness is no longer there.
Software mute button? Okay.
And he's not muted. So Marty thinks
I
he's
can't
muted. So if you hear something horrific, that's
Emil killer. Okay. But then for Emil on off button, okay? Okay, go.
a little on-off button.
I'm helping my 3-year-old figure out how to turn on an RC car and remote. He's made it. He got most of the message, I guess. See if there's success. Okay, so let's start with the casting. We've all got endure elements. We're gonna get.
Nobody wants to see what Remy can do these days. Why is
I
this
don't
in my
wanna
chat?
know.
Why is this in my chat?
I don't want to know about Remy.
He didn't. He meant well. My Harry, all the things.
And he's related to
For
me.
a while, anyway. There we go.
How do you think I feel?
It was the most hilarious thing because you knew something was up when Marty's like, "You need to get, you need to get Ahmed's permission before introducing a character like this." This is what Marty says. And we go,
Yeah.
"Huh."
I figured why not let it happen and just let's enjoy the ride, right? That's fine.
Oh, Remy. I don't know what we would have had to do, though. Because he showed up and was like, "Hey, High Priestess of the New Country, let's dick with you."
Lem's like, no. I told you he's an asshole.
Day 1, the character finds religion. Day 2, let's offend the High Priest of that religion.
Okay, let's look at castings. I've got 4 rounds. I'm doing resist energies on 4 people. 3 people can do their own resist energies, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Donovan can do resist energies.
Azilin can do resist energy.
Okay, I'm doing
Marty?
4 resist
Just
energy.
so you know, your mute button wasn't a mute button.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing 4 resist energy and 4 protection.
I was trying to tell you, but
energy.
you had your headphones off.
It isn't. It is not a mute button. That's nice. My old mic had a nice mute button on it, but noted.
Yeah, just figured it'd be useful information.
Always live.
You're always live. Do you need a potty break? Too bad. Always live.
The washrooms are through that wall, so you probably heard me flushing. But,
Always live.
always live. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Does it sound a little bit better though?
Oh, when you first set it up, it was that tinny sound. It's not there anymore.
Okay.
I'm not certain what you adjusted, or if it's just my ears.
Well, I turned down your mics.
Yeah, well, some of us were hitting the reds quite a bit. The guy was popping.
Got rid of your shitty voices.
Okay, so resist energy for going up.
Resistant
Which element?
protections. Fire.
Yeah.
Are you putting these spells in the conversation layer tokens?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to fly?
The Crown of Demi-Liches? You didn't like that?
No, nobody likes that.
Altagar?
Actually, no. Altagar, can you give him an airwalk instead? Because he's faster that way.
Wait, what? Sorry?
He's faster if you'd give him an airwalk, but I
Yeah,
mean,
give me a
flies
sec.
the other option. He'll take
Yeah,
it.
you get an airwalk.
Okay.
Okay. Can someone count those? This is nine castings now. Okay, I have
9.
I have 2 bark skins that are going up. Wants one?
Uker's got his own.
Donovan?
is that not
Or I'm sorry, I give one to give one to Altagar. Who else wants one?
Lokrik.
Lokrik gets one.
You guys
Okay,
are
that's-
editing his token for me?
Apparently not, because I'm looking at that spell list going wah wah.
Yeah. Are you teleporting in or are you traveling there?
I think we're teleporting in. Now,
Some-
part of teleporting in means that
Guys, some of these spells are gonna run out, right?
yeah.
And if we're not gonna, we
These
should
are-
be careful with what we're casting because we should cast. Okay, we should probably cast a lot of these in the Hall of Mirrors. In fact, why don't we rest in the Hall of Mirrors?
Because we can
What?
be
Because
attacked
it
there.
spawns infinite amounts of demons. That's why you don't rest in the Hall of Mirrors.
Well, shit then. All right, fine.
So were you
Sorry, I
not
thought it was a
casting
trap.
minute per levels, or you are
I
casting
thought-
minute per levels?
We're not casting minute per levels. We're casting 10-minute per levels.
Got it.
Yeah.
So Loker casts a see invisibility on himself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not minute per level.
So
so-
protections.
Here, I will get the see invisibility, resist fire 30, protection 5, 120.
Bark skins.
And he's got a bark skin plus 5.
Who?
Okay, let me see what else I can drop in.
The Loker.
Altagar and Lokrik. Cat's Grace is a minute?
No.
Cat's Grace is minute per
Yeah,
level.
minute.
Is Good
What
Hope
about the
10
other?
minute per levels?
Good Hope is 1 minute per level. Heroism is 10 minutes per level. Career Heroism is 1 minute per level.
Loker can cast a Mythic Heroism,
Which is...
Mythic Heroism is the shit.
+4.
It's the best.
do you want an Antall, Altagar?
+4?
Yeah, do you want him to use another Mythic point to give you an additional attack per round when making a full attack per action as per haste?
Depends who you're giving it to.
Everyone who gets the heroism. Oh, right, it's a single person.
It's a single person. So for 2 mythic points, it's probably not worth it.
It's not.
Okay.
Altagar, do you want an Antall?
Should
No,
he
thank
should he
you.
be
I'm
casting
planning
Mythic
on
Heroism,
Mythic
or do you guys want to put up greater when you get into battle?
Well, Donovan will be throwing up an encouraging Good Hope when we get into battle, which is a +3 to hit and damage and all the things.
Yep.
So the mythic point is for the extra +1.
Okay,
He's not going to spend it.
Lemmy's doing a delay
Right, it's a
poison.
lot of mythic points to.
Lemmy's putting a delay poison on himself.
Okay, how long are you guys standing here casting? Who's the long pole in this?
The long
It's
pole in this is always Lemmy.
Okay.
But I'm so far it's not a lot. So far it's
3 minutes.
8. No. 8 spells. Hold on. Yeah, actually.
3
Yeah.
minutes.
3
3
minutes.
minutes.
3 minutes.
Okay, plus the bit of conversation before that. Where are you? You hear a voice.
Oh.
Lost my guide. Doing this on your own, are you? Many are getting impatient. Dorsey. You have 25 words to respond. Apparently the Demon Lords are all in... They picked Donovan out
To
of
whom
this
did he
group.
send it?
This is Donovan.
Yep.
Ah, you guys picked the wrong guy.
I dare you to just respond. You need to enunciate.
We're on the doorstep. Be there momentarily. Don't let us find you.
Okay, the spell goes away. As you threaten the minor demon lord of ghouls.
Well, the minor demon lord of ghouls is being all like, if we still have ass kicking in us left and you show up, we might kick your ass. Just saying.
Let's face facts. We will have no ass kicking left. Get through this.
There's always something. There's always something. in the tank.
Give me an intimidate check as you're trying to intimidate the lord of ghouls.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I'm saving my mythic for although it would be fun.
Okay, I'll give you a +2 because you have like the light of Palor in you now, and you're able to kind of speak in an angelic voice.
Nice. 53.
Okay. That's 40 hit dice. All right. 30 hit dice and a 10 wisdom. Yeah. Okay.
Take your time. Safe travels. Watch for the dirt and the bump in the road.
Why does that Altagar keep growing?
Excuse me.
Oh, he's not supposed to be big at this point? Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's still reduced.
Can he dispel that? How can he get rid of it?
He
Sorry, he drank it. So yeah, he dispels it.
Okay.
Standard action dismiss.
Or you turn him into a giant clobbering monster.
All right, so Dorsane is basically trying to figure out where you guys are because he's tipped his, like he's shown you his cards a little bit that he might have been the one that sent.
Yep.
The Chuckles and what was it? Hyena Jack and Ghoulhead.
And Ghoulhead. See, I am so happy that Hyena Jack and Ghoulhead got split from the party because I don't want him to die because he's so awesome.
Okay.
He's a minor evil. He can just exist. It's fine. This is how we save Hyena Jack.
Oh, you liked Hyena Jack?
I like Hyena Jack enough to keep him away from us so he doesn't die.
He becomes a long-standing antagonist in our next campaign.
Who else? Who wants a freedom of movement?
Everybody.
Is that a minute per level?
See,
10.
this is where there's a big difference between Pathfinder and 5th Ed. 5th Ed, it's like you can have one spell concentrated at a time. Pathfinder, it's how many spells do you prepare per day?
All of them.
All of them. Just look at the just look at the list of spells that are on Altagar. Delayed consumption, death ward, endure elements, wind walk, life bubble, resist energy, airwalk, bark skin. Okay, that's not too bad.
Who wants free movement? Donovan?
Altagar.
I want to give one to Donovan.
Okay.
Zildjian can put one on himself.
Ook can put one on himself.
Did Altagar get one?
Yeah, Altagar did not get one.
Lokrik needs one if you're spreading the love.
Put the
Okay,
one...
I find the 2 more from my druid used. Okay, so 2 more. So I gave one to myself, I gave one to Donovan, and I have 2 more. Lokrik and who?
Lokrik and Altagar.
Altagar.
Okay. Those 2 are
Zildjian
gone.
can get himself.
Altagar, you have
himself. Ook got himself. Midwick should be able to get himself.
Yeah, Altagar, you have an airwalk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else want an airwalk?
I think Uker's got his own airwalk.
Who's fast on his feet?
Uker will get his own airwalk.
Never did I think that we would get to this point, where our axes would be mighty enough and our spells be great enough for us to challenge a very demon lord in his home. But yet here we stand on the precipice. We always knew that you're built for greater things, Uker. And this, what transpires today, will be one of those greater things.
I must admit this is pretty good.
And should we survive and stand atop the body of this foul thing, and clutch the bow that was lost to Uker's people, then we will come from this place knowing that we can stand against the very things that are worshipped by lessers. And we will help those that need help in this dire time, in this Ragnarok, in this great upheaval. I am honored to stand beside each and every one of you as not your king, but your friend.
You're sounding really nervous there, buddy. I ain't shit. Yeah, me too. But we're gonna get out of this, so relax, all right? Got a lot more to do after this. It's just another start in a chapter. God damn it.
Don't worry, don't worry, that was very well put, Midwick. Altagar,
No, that's my kid
pleasure.
upstairs.
In a short time.
Likewise, Daddy. I love you, singing.
Hey, you fuckers. Hey, you fuckers. I've got a wedding to get to after this.
It's dusty here.
I've got a wedding to get to after this.
Friggin' dust is everywhere.
You do know that the life bubble should
It's
be
all
keeping
over
the
the
dust
place.
out of his eyes.
That's alright, Altagar. It is dusty.
You all just make sure you don't die. I want to make sure you're all at my wedding. All right. I see what the hell. There's chaos in my house. Hold on.
Somebody's beaten somebody with something.
Most hated PC ever. Just catching up on the chat.
The ban him was I look over and there's this chat about Remy and the friggin' it's like why Remy who? There's no Remy.
So I really like the parallel between Loki and his relationship with the Asgardians.
Yes.
And Remy and his it is so analogous to Loki.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does kind of work out well, doesn't it?
Yep. Because he was so useful when he was on your side, but then he would just do things that would fuck you over, and be like,
when he was on Team Us,
"Yep."
he was awesome. But when he's not on Team Us, he's on Team Not Us. There wasn't like a nice, happy, just sort of like Team I'm a guy. There was no Team I'm a guy.
Oh, and just the evil things that he did to Lemmy.
Fortunately, I'm sure he will not show up at the wedding. 'Cause- yeah, that was the face I was expecting.
Well, Ahmed might be
Well,
listening.
Ahmed's away.
He might be listening because his headset.
Oh, I'm
shut
listening, you
over.
bastards.
He's currently being muted by his children. He can't tell you what he really thinks. Oh, by the way, Ahmed, just letting you know, my wife was the one texting with you in the car.
Oh my!
Ooh, I don't know what I said. You might not be able to talk to me anymore.
Ahmed might not be invited over anymore.
Oh, sure. You know, Jessica's pretty cool. She'll be fine with that. Okay, so... Alright, Uker's got... I just want to make sure everything's here. Delayed Consumption, Death Ward, Ant Hull, Mutagen, False Life, Hero's Feast, Delay Poison, Endure Elements, Wind Walk, Life Bubble, Resist Fire 30, Protection from Fire 120, Bark Skin, See Invisibility, Freedom of Movement, Air Walk, Heroism, and Spell Resistance.
How long spell resistance? 10 minutes or 1 minute?
10 minutes.
Okay. Donovan's got.
Donovan's got Delayed Consumption, Death Ward, Endure Elements, Hero's Feast, Contingency, Freedom of Movement, Wind Walk, but he's got a Freedom of Movement. Seems Resilience, Text Scrying, Life Bubble.
You have already a freedom of. Oh, you dick.
It's.
These more the better.
One of them requires being grappled. Like it's a contingent one, and that what boned us last time with the paralysis thingy, that was
Good stuff.
When a fiery fox from the heavens saved us all. Yeah. All right. I'm just seeing if there's anything else on here that I should be prepping.
Hmm.
What? Oh, that's gonna throw
So
me here.
haste and heroism I'm not going to put up yet. But barkskin I will. And shield. Barkskin.
Okay, shield's minute probable.
Heightened awareness is 10 minutes. Heightened awareness is going up.
Gonna fight a demon lord at the equivalent of 4 a.m. Yes, we are.
I need one more.
Sorry,
So you guys defeated Yeenoghu's fury.
Yeenoghu sadness. Sad Yeenoghu. Yeah.
Donovan is going to play cleric because our clerics don't play
I'm
cleric.
sad. I'm sad.
Yeenoghu's moo.
What do you mean our clerics don't play cleric?
So
Emo Yeenoghu.
Donovan is going to cast 6 magic circles against evil for everybody other than Uker, who's the only other person who prepares a magic circle against evil.
Oh,
Yeah, that's an embarrassing oversight.
did you?
So Donovan is apparently the cleric now.
Shut up.
Everybody gets a magic circle
wait.
against evil.
Oh, that's right. That's Midwick.
Yeah.
Hold on. I might have.
Magic circle or protection from?
No magic circle.
Oh, good boy.
None of this nonsense little weenie protections. We're circles and we're magical. And it happens to be a sorcerer spell that I took.
Thank you.
Because I don't need anybody being charmed in here. I don't need none of you pointing things at me. I'm looking at you, Midwick.
Yeah, that was harsh.
You little son of a bitch.
So
Fire.
Stay close. Guys, stay close when things get really heavy. I've got a spell for all of us, but we've got to be very, very close to each other when I cast it. It's called Holy Aura. Holy Aura is nice. For each warded creature, you get +4 deflection bonus to AC and +4 resistance on saves. Unlike protection from evil, this penalty is applied against.
That's not gonna do
That doesn't do
anything.
anything to anybody.
There are 4 effects. The second effect, each warded creature gains SR 25 against evil spells cast by evil creatures. Third, the abjuration protection protects the recipient from possession and mental influence, such as protection from evil. And last, if the creature succeeds, evil creature succeeds on a melee attack against the creature warded by Holy Aura, the offending creature is blinded. Fortitude save negates against the Holy Aura's save DC.
The SR is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that.
It's really the last one that's important.
It's a 1 round
The
per level
last
spell.
one. Yeah, this is 1 round. So this is when we're fighting.
Yeah, it's a combat buff. All right. I think we teleport towards the big cloud.
Let's do this! I'm an earth elemental, small, invisible.
Okay.
Weapons drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midwick's like.
Angry
Altogether-
faces on.
All right, let's go to
Altogether's
Yeenoghu's
gonna-
realm.
Right.
So, I'm on Yeenoghu's realm. You teleport towards the cloud. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have a picture for the for the palace itself, but effectively picture a
Castle Grayskull.
a 12-stepped ziggurat, 1,000 feet to its side at the base on gigantic rollers that are 100 feet tall. There are no less than several 100,000 people that are attached to great chains at the front of the ziggurat. And off of these great chains, there are even smaller chains. There is an army of gnolls with whips that are kind of keeping this great moaning caravan of pain and misery going. The palace is actually moving when you arrive. Apparently, they just don't stop it from moving. It may have to do with momentum. You appear about 30 feet away from... I'm getting text.
It's just a cool,
30 feet away
a
from
cool,
getting
massive, heavily tiered tower.
Yeah, this one's more like a ziggurat.
Oh.
It's got levels. There are dozens of rocks and other demons crawling around inside of the various levels themselves. It's not a clear-cut levels. It's like they've built little parapets and balconies off of the various levels. There's a definite big entrance at the top, not quite the topmost layer of the ziggurat, but maybe a couple layers down. There's definitely this big ghoulish looking entranceway. It's like the landing looks like a ghoulish gnoll opening its mouth, where you would land on its tongue. It's definitely where the steps lead up, cut much smaller than the actual big platforms of the ziggurat. There is a set of steps that lead up. You're staring at the ass end of the ziggurat. It's just the big cloud of smoke is actually from these slaves and basically an army of people that are keeping it moving. People and perhaps petitioners. The 10-mile or the many-mile-long whale can actually be seen in the distance. We'll say the whale's like 3 miles long.
That thing can eat a kaiju.
And it's and there are hordes of birds and rocks that look like they're landing all along its back, fighting to eat from the exposed rib cage in several places.
I'm going to move that one day.
And just
Maybe today.
again, the life bubble is keeping you from the smell of this place. It does look like they are in the precarious situation of turning this huge hulk around. Like there's a slight circle to the path.
Huh. Wonder what earthquake would do to this thing.
You guys appeared
Oh shit.
700. Now, you appeared about a mile away from this to be able to kind of absorb all of this.
So the big tongue? Does that seem right?
Are you talking
Yeah,
to the
sure.
thing in your head?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I will use another fifth circle teleport to the top of the
Okay.
tongue at the top.
You
Landing
teleport
pad?
to the top of the tongue. I think at this point in time, I will move your characters from conversation layer to an area where there are some demons at the top that do not like your presence.
They might not like the fact that we are on the private helicopter pad.
Landing pad. Helipad. Hell.
So the map that I am going to expose is called the Mirrored Throne, but I will just draw for now the.
Foxfire. Shit. Ooh.
I'll put you just off to the side.
Just like... Yeah.
Okay. So there's a staircase. Not knowing how you guys would approach, there is a staircase that is wide and leads up to a landing.
That's funny. Oh, randomly werewolf. You're just like Uker. He's randomly a werewolf.
Yeah, well, it wasn't planned. I wasn't even here.
Hey, guess what? Guess what Remy did to me?
Okay, so you appeared at the
I'm gonna
at the,
be a what?
at the top
You
of the
a daddy.
steps, and there is at first Midwick your heart skipped a beat a moment as you did see a many-armed thing. It did not have guns in its hands. It has swords and
Fucking this is first go.
and flails. It seems to have these triple flails in its hands.
Everybody with the triple flails.
Yep.
So where's the helipad? Like, where's the outside and where's the inside?
So here's the staircase that leads down. It keeps on going. Here's the pad. The tongue is kind of worked into the bottom here, and this is actually the inside of the ziggurat.
Oh, so this is outside.
Yeah.
This is like outside,
This is
right?
solid ziggurat.
Stuff. This is the tongue thing. And that stairs down the ziggurat, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it. And where's this many-armed thing with the sword in there?
It's standing in the doorway guarding.
It's standing where it's about to get kicked in the face by either Anuka or Naltagar.
Yep, and there are several other demons to the sides. Let me populate the field.
Let me.
All right. And if you can add your things to the initiative sheet, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
Oh.
I believe they are large.
1618! Excuse me, I'm happy.
Which one's this? Oh, shitty. 2
Oh,
and 2.
oh
Okay.
Lemmy's not such a douche right now. Because,
It's funny that you were off to go fight greater demons. Lemmy's invisible.
Can you update the location to Yeenoghu's palace?
it's a ring, man. I just activated it. What do you want from me?
Okay. Add things to the initiative sheet.
The Dragon of Angel's Demise. Marty, do you want me to remove that guy?
No, I'll just replace it with something else.
No.
The Dragon of Angel's Demise is inside of...
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying, do you want me to remove that or leave it? It's up. I don't know. What's going on there?
We'll just call this a Merilith Guardian.
Yeah, all right, cool.
You don't know her name. She might have a name.
Her name's
call-
Dead Bitch.
We'll call her Julie.
Julie's a good name. Solid. Marilis would make really great waitresses.
Midwick's like, I remember you. I've never met you before. Oh yes, you have.
I don't have any ranks and any knowledges.
You will pay.
All right, she has several Glabrazoos that are waiting nearby.
Oh, well. I raise your I take your Glabrazoos and I raise you tigers.
I see you a Glaberzoo and I raise you tigers.
That's, I don't know cards.
Pinchy
Yeah.
and the twins.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay. Yeah.
This is a race to see who can smoteth the mosteth without running out of power.
All right, and then there's a small army of babaus, which are these like skeletal demons with bits of flesh still clinging onto their skeleton, glistening red. So we'll add Galabrazoo, which are these hulky,
Before we start,
bulky four-armed creatures.
everybody got Mythic Good Hope?
Oh, did we?
No, we're
Did
going
we?
encouraging
Oh,
good hope,
that's-
but it hasn't gone up yet.
Oh, that hasn't gone up yet. All right.
Yeah, it only lasts for, well, I probably should have put it up because it lasts for 15 minutes, and if we're still here in 15 minutes, there's a problem. Then we got stuck in that whole infinite loop of demon thing.
And then I'll open up the Galabrazoo.
While abyss equal true, demon.
It seems to be a welcoming party. They seem to like be on high alert when they arrived. There isn't much surprise that you're here.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, you don't like the look of the Merilith's flails.
I don't like the look of the Maryland.
Yep. She's eyeing Midwick, however.
Oh yeah.
All right, the Babos are at +5, the Merilith are at +4, and the Glabrazoos are +0. All right, so I've got initiative.
I have you now.
Marty, you mentioned 3 groups, but I only see 2. Are they hidden somewhere?
Oh, you just wait a second.
Ah, never mind. It's all good.
Also, thing about attacking demons is demons teleport. Although, the thing about having an Altagar,
Oh, Altagar, you destroy them, sir.
Yeah, the Babao. Just give me a second. I didn't know if you were going to find some way of
Crabs.
I'm not walking like walking up like imagine just running through a field.
20 rounds later, we're halfway. These heroes are very stupid, aren't they? Yes, they are. Not a
Bunch of
caster
wide
among
and grease spells to make all the slaves trip.
not a caster among them.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Lemmy's got a cast then. For fuck's sakes.
Okay, the welcoming party is standing at the gate. I think
Yeah,
we need to
also
roll
stand-
initiative, which I've already done. Has everyone else added their initiatives in there? Yes? No?
I believe so.
Okay. I don't think we rolled for Lokrik, so... These are not the initiatives from last fight. These are new ones.
1 second before you do that.
Yep.
Altagar has a +1 bonus from being tiny.
Oh, right.
Little baby Altagar.
All right, the first to go is Midwick. Then it's Uker, Donovan, Lemmy, Merilith, Glabazur, Lokrik, Altagar, Azildan,
He
Babao,
just goes, "You bitch!" Bah, 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 bah.
and then Modron is not here. All right, so a lot of them are caught flat-footed. Yeah, they don't look surprised that you're here. However, they're not just ready to
Ready.
receive the onslaught. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot I had another +4 there, but that's fine.
All right, Midwick. Quick trigger. Midwick sees a bunch of demons at the landing of the entrance to the to Yeenoghu's palace.
I'm fighting defensively. We're not putting any bombs yet. Okay, what's your touch AC, Merilith?
Flat-footed Merilith. Touch AC 9?
Merilith.
Flat-footed touch AC would be 13.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, true. Okay, don't roll a 1. So that's an 11. Actually, no, I'm not going to use those 2 mythic points. Yeah, so it's just
She hisses
9.
at you when you
We
appear.
don't have haste, right?
Give me those guns, she says. Oh, hold on a second. She does not. She does not. She's not flat-footed. She retains her dex. She's got touch 17.
Still getting shot.
8. No, it's only 8 bullets, but I'm gonna put
those
bombs.
guns, she says to you.
I'm putting bombs in my bullets. Screw this bitch. We're not dealing with this crap.
You can put alchemical items in your bullets?
Bombs.
As a standard action? Or
It's a
does
free
it
action
power?
on 15th level. That's my Grenadier ability. At 15th level becomes
Yeah,
not a standard, but a
we
free.
just went through this, Ahmed. Alchemical items can be added as a free action. That other power needs to follow its own rules.
Meh.
I was here for that.
I wanted to generate bombs. Well, I can still do one bomb. Okay, so
If you want to waste all your bombs on the outside of the...
no, we're not good. No, I'm not gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't waste all your bombs on the doorman.
8 bullets.
The guards of the door.
Welcome to the dungeon. I use all my powers right now.
Hit.
I will now look up your
hit,
power for you.
Thank you, sir. They all hit, so 8. And you did not cast anything else. Wait a minute, is Bard Song running? No, right? Okay, so that makes it, I might have missed on my last one. Plus 10. What's your thing, 17? 8? No, I mean, I got them all. Oh, fuck, this is not good. So 8d6 plus...
Marty, you win. There's despair already, and he just shot the thing a bunch of times.
It's called Explosive Missile. Is that what you have?
Yes.
As a standard
action,
you can infuse an arrow bolt, blah, blah, blah. Load the ammunition and shoot it with a ranged weapon.
She has 155 damage. This is really shitty damage.
Okay. Do you bypass all DR?
Ooh, I have a plus 5 weapon.
Cold Iron and Good gets bypassed for 155 damage. She is not looking so good. And I believe she is bloodied for that. Yep.
Altogar, can you say hi to her?
Bang, 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 bang. Just Midwick just starts shooting. Give me those guns! Maybe she's heard of the Marilith that is raging across the abyss with her new weapons.
Maybe she's jealous.
Yes, she's
Maybe I'm gonna go and kill that new Marilith bitch.
Uker.
Uh,
The Glabrezoos are slow to react. Make stupid noises as you guys appear. Flaring nostrils with hate when it realizes you're its enemy.
Uker is going to 5-foot step out here.
Yep.
And we'll what do the Baboos have spears?
They do have spears. Long spears, in fact.
I
Okay.
assume your AC is buff, dude.
My AC is pretty buff. So Uker will step out here, and he will throw Jotun Granner at the Marilith.
Okay. They have combat reflexes, so they get AOs.
That is unfortunate.
There are 2 long spears. They've got a +2 bonus for being in the palace of a demon lord.
Okay.
AC 21.
No, you're bowling for 20s.
And AC 8. 12, 20 something.
Okay.
Couple of spears come out.
All right. Uker's gonna throw Jotun Grinner with a. He's not gonna use a Mythic Veil strike. It's just gonna be a Vital strike.
Okay. At whom?
At the Marilith.
At the Marilith. Okay. Yeah, she's being rocked by bullets, and you decide to throw your own bullet.
I'm gonna throw a bullet at it.
Ah, fire!
And I don't.
Marilith's AC is 32.
32. Okay. All right. 1d20. Don't roll 1. I roll not a critical threat because I didn't take improved critical, although it was on the thing listed stuff I was looking. Wait a sec. I don't think Jotun Granner has that. That's the other one. No, never mind.
Yeah, it's the other hammer.
That's the other hammer. That hammer doesn't come back when I throw it, though.
Thanks. And it isn't hard to pick up.
That's gonna keep going, buddy.
All right.
Jotun Granner launched through the air, catching her in the head.
66 plus 1d8 plus.
She's no longer yelling about "Give me your guns."
44. 61 damage.
Bypassing cold iron and good.
All the damage reduction.
61 damage. Okay, that hurt bad. She's still standing though, or coiled, upright.
Unfortunate.
The hammer returns to Uker Donovan.
Donovan is going to do a bard song. And Donovan is going to do a